Octopuses Give the Best Hugs by Peachsneakers. Logan sighs, rubbing his eyes. Exhaustion looms like an ever-present specter, but he's gotten Thomas's schedule done for the next 2 weeks, barring any surprises, and he supposes he'll have to be content with that. An exuberant knock sounds on the door and Logan smiles. Only one person is always excited enough to knock like that. Sure enough, when Logan answers it, Remus nearly bowls him over, octopus plushie in one hand and coloring book haphazardly flapping in the other. The octopus onesie he's wearing cues Logan in on what's going on as Remus barrels past him and flops on the bed with a giggle. "I sneaked out," Remus declares happily as Logan closes and locks the door. "Only Dee Dee saw me. That's Kay, right?" "Of course it is," Logan warmly says. "Dee Dee is your friend. And deceit will never mock you," he thinks, but doesn't say. Remus wouldn't understand properly right now anyway. He's age-regressed. Sometimes he does that. Logan isn't sure why, although he can hazard a guess or two. He thinks it stems from the pressure of Remus's intrusive thoughts. When he's a child, they calm down. He still has them, but there isn't that manic pressure there. "Dee Dee is my friend," Remus says. I forgot my crayons." He looks up with a sheepish smile. Logan goes to the closet, pulling out the large box of regression gear he has stored at the very back, under a box of spare ties, just in case anyone is ever brave enough to venture into his room, although he keeps it locked when he's not there anyway. Remus's eyes light up when he sees the jumbo pack of crayons that Logan has stored in there, and makes grabby hands at them until Logan presses them into his fingers. "There you go," Logan says. "Do you need anything else? Pacifier? Sippy cup? Snacks?" Remus ponders for a moment, fingers loosely wrapped around a teal crayon. "Passy," he says. "Peas." Remus's pacifier is green and decorated with an octopus. He happily plops it into his mouth. "Anything else?" Logan asks, knowing that sometimes it takes a few tries. "You," Remus says, pulling out his passy for a second. "Want a cuddle." That speaks volumes about why he's here, Logan thinks as he takes up a spot on the bed, letting Remus rest back against him while he colors. Normally, Remus is perfectly content to color or watch his cartoons alone. Logan never actually leaves him alone, but Remus is still surprisingly independent even when regressed, much to Deceit's dismay as a secondary caregiver. Remus gets clingy when something's wrong, when his intrusive thoughts get a little too personal, when one of the others has said or done something that cut just a little too deep. He doesn't know what it is yet, and he won't, not while Remus is regressed. Remus never talks about stuff like that when he's a child, but he will. "Lolo?" Remus asks, drawing him free of his reverie. "Look what I did." He points down at the paper. It's a picture of Cinderella, only Remus has drawn her foot being ripped off. It's a little too graphic for Logan's tastes, but he praises Remus anyway. It's not like Remus can help it. He's tried coloring and drawing stuff that Roman would, but no matter how cutesy and innocuous the prompt, it always comes out like, well, like this. "Lolo, here," Remus says, draping his octopus plushie around Logan's neck. Logan blinks in surprise. "Thank you, Cephie," he says, shortening cephalopod into Remus's favorite nickname, regressed or not. "What's this for?" "You look like you need it," Remus says with a shrug, and returns to his coloring. Touching one of Remus's treasured octopus's plush arms with a gentle hand, Logan can't help but smile.